Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Power Life Live. I'm Kristina. Welcome to a Power 1.5 and Restore class. And we've got Courtney here. She's doing it with us. You can follow along with her at home, and I'll be kind of jumping in and doing it too. So this is kind of like the last class that I taught. Hopefully my timing is better this week. So it'll look like about 30 minutes of a Power 1.5 level class, and then 30 minutes of Restore type stretching, slow, long holds, which is what I've naturally been gravitating toward in my practice right now. So I've noticed that I need more time to slow down, to rest my body, to offer up lots of really deep tissue stretching. And so I hope that feels good for you too. If you're watching this, then you must be interested in it. Okay, good. I'm really glad that you're here. We're going to get started today by me telling you to grab some blocks. I almost always forget about the props. You'll want them for the second half of our class, especially. So if you have your own yoga blocks, that would be preferable. If you have, you guys know what your props are. Boxes or really thick books or some kind of support that's around you that can give you just a few inches of height and some soft support. So grab that, press play on your playlist, and we'll meet in child's pose. Big toes to touch, knees all the way to the edges of your mat. And walk your fingertips forward towards the front of your space. Maybe you start with your elbows lifted up away from the mat. Just notice a little hollowing of your underarms as soon as you do that. And then you can even relax them down on the mat if that feels better. That can be intense on your shoulders to start. So just play around with a few variations of this pose. Take a big breath in through your nose and sigh out your mouth. That's nice. Do that again. Breathe in deeply through your nose and sigh out your mouth. Breathe in, feel your rib cage expand. And exhale, let it go. Take a few more rounds of breath. This time, seal your lips. And exhale through your nose. Add an audible quality to your breath. A slight constriction in the back of your throat. We call that your Ujjayi breath. Today we're going to do a practice with a lot of similar movements and transitions in it, and it might feel a little bit repetitive at times. Your life right now off your mat might feel repetitive at times. We'll kind of explore that, how we can even get stronger during those times of repetition. Doing the same thing over and over again, notice how that actually makes our body stronger. Breathe in deeply and let it go. Inhale, tabletop. Stay here for just a moment, just so you can slowly stack your hips over your knees, stack your shoulders over your wrists. You might shift a little bit forward, shift a little bit back until you find that sweet spot. And then gently start to waken the core here by drawing your belly in slightly toward your spine and then feeling your rib cage knit together, especially your low ribs, knit together toward one another. On your next breath in, cow pose. Drop your belly here, scoop out your spine. Yep, and then tip your tailbone up towards the sky. Exhale, cat pose. Round your back this time. Tuck your chin, gaze at your navel. Feel stretch in the back of your neck. Breathe in, cow. Breathe out, cat. Breathe in, cow. Tip your chin up a little bit more, lengthen your throat. Exhale, cat pose. Listen for the change. Inhale, cow. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, breathe. You might walk your hands forward a little bit to find that optimal stretch for the back of your legs. Keep tipping your tailbone up towards the sky, just like you did in your cow pose. I really like the transition from cow into downward facing dog. There isn't the same scoop in your back, but the energy lines are the same as you reach your tailbone up towards the sky and melt your heart toward the mat. Really nice, everybody. Pedal out your feet. I always tend to like wag my tail here, shifting my hips from side to side, and I notice an immediate side body stretch that feels really nice. Exhale, find center, find stillness. Inhale, high plank. Shift your body forward, stack your shoulders over your ribs, same engagement with your core, belly to your spine, and knit your lower rib cage in towards one another. Really nice, everybody. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll swim that one more time. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Ragdoll, step your feet wide, reach for opposite elbows, find a gentle sway. For me, that feels so good. Again, on the side body, I feel like I'm just really obsessed, question mark, with my side body. I just feel like that's one of my favorite places to stretch. So maybe you send a little bit more breath there, send a little bit more of your concentration. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Release your hands, heel toe your feet toward one another. Breathe in, halfway lift. Very nice. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. Lengthen out through the crown of your head, gaze straight down. Perfect. And then draw the belly in. So you've been thinking about this. We've been working on this. We're using our core to support our back so much today. So breathe in here. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to your low back as a little bit of support. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach your hands up, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Reach your fingertips out in front of you. Bend your knees, support your low back. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep reaching your fingers out in front of you. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your fingertips up and out. Bend your knees all the way up. Really nice. Exhale, forward fold. Reach forward with your fingertips. Engage your core here. Inhale, halfway lift, belly to spine. Exhale, forward fold. Last time. Inhale, mountain. Bend your knees all the way up. Reach your fingertips forward. And exhale, forward fold. Keep reaching, keep bending. Change here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, lower with control all the way down to your belly. Really nice. Your knees are there for support. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, low cobra. Nice stretch for your back and your front body. Exhale, release. Last time. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, release. Breathe in, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths right here. Just notice your breath. If it's even, looking for that little pause at the top and the bottom that we worked on last week. Really nice, everybody. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, breathe. Sink your hips back towards the short edge of your mat behind you, and then I'm gonna say it again. Draw your belly to your spine and knit your lower rib cage together. So I notice in my body, When I sink my hips back, I automatically start to thrust my belly forward, thrust my rib cage forward. So by knitting the low rib cage together, you might not sit down as low, but you have more support in your core and your low back. So you really want to protect your low back right here. This looks so good. Breathe in. Exhale, airplane your arms. Stay low in your chair if you can. If you feel it starting to tweak your low back, make some adjustments by coming up a little bit out of that squat. Hug your inner thighs toward one another. Exhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain, lift your left knee. Stay, breathe, flex your left toes. Stack your shoulders over your hips. If you feel yourself starting to lean back a little bit like this to get your knee higher, just drop your knee so you can come up straight. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist toward the left. Breathe. Nice open twist here. Yeah, open up your palms towards the left side of your space. Flex your left foot, really nice. Doesn't have to be a right angle. It can if it wants to be. Take a breath in. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Scoop your left arm forward. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Listen right here. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left leg comes up. Exhale, twist toward the left. Inhale, mountain pose. Or one-legged mountain, sorry. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. One more time. Inhale, one-legged mountain with your left knee. Exhale, twist to the left. Breathe in, one-legged mountain. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Other side. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Lift your right knee. Stay, breathe. So by isolating one side and then the other, we can really start to feel the work in our individual thigh. It's just a nice little repetition right there to wake up the quad, get things moving really nice. Breathe in. Exhale, twist toward the right, stay and breathe. So right now we're really working on your standing leg, building a lot of strength and control in your left leg right here. Drop your shoulders out of your ears. Really nice, everybody. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee comes up. Exhale, twist to the right. Breathe in, one-legged mountain. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Very good. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Keep flexing your right foot. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. One more time. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee. Exhale, twist to the right. Breathe in, one-legged mountain, back to center. So steady. Nice. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your hands up. Find your fingertips together. Exhale, forward fold. Engage your core for this. Reach your fingertips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale to stay. Exhale, lower slowly to your mat. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, release. Breathe in, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths right here. Doing those movements, repeated one after another, builds strength, building heat, building stamina in our single leg. Do a little bit more work like that. Breathe in, lift your right leg high. Stay for a full round of breath. For your exhale, reach through your right heel. For your breath in, reach even more through your right heel. Exhale, low lunge. Slowly, slowly, slowly bring it forward. Nice. Inhale, crescent lunge. Your back knee is lifted. Exhale, airplane your arms, but come to a big hover right over your front leg, lower than normal. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent airplane arms. Get lower than normal. Beautiful. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane your arms. Come forward. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Listen for the change. Exhale, double lunge. Lower left knee to a hover. Goalpost your arms. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale. Exhale, double lunge. Our last one. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Stay for a few breaths right here. Stack your right knee over your right ankle. Press through the knife edge of your left foot and then draw your shoulder blades together behind you. Yeah, that automatically lowers your shoulders out of your ears, offers more space across the front of your body. Ooh, this looks really nice. Here we go. Together. Exhale in your warrior two. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Tap your fingertips together overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in. Tap your fingers together. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten and tap. Exhale, warrior two. Here's the change. Breathe in, reverse warrior. A few breaths right here. Notice the side body stretch. So this is a side bend, not a back bend. Draw your left shoulder back, your right shoulder head down. Wonderful. I gotta catch my breath here. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot back to high plank. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Breathe in, low cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop or high plank, yogi's choice. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your left leg high. Stay here for your exhale. For your inhale, extend further out through your left leg. Very nice. Exhale, low lunge. It's a very slow move. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane your arms, come forward. Breathe in, crescent lunge. So this is all core work here. Exhale, crescent lunge, and lots of work for the front leg. Breathe out, crescent lunge. Let's do it again. Reach forward through your fingertips as you draw your belly in. Exhale, crescent, airplane arms. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge. Lower right knee to a hover. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, double lunge. Really nice. Breathe in, crescent. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, double lunge. Breathe in. Last one. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Stay for a few breaths. It can feel monotonous. It can start to feel frustrating to do things over and over and over again. That's how we build strength, and that's how we build stamina. It can feel really frustrating in the process. But we start to see ourselves get a little bit stronger each time we try something again. Stay for your breath out. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Tap your fingertips up above. Nice. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, straighten and tap. Exhale, warrior two. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, reach your hands up, straighten your leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay for a few breaths. This time, roll your right shoulder back, drop your left shoulder head back down. Beautiful, everybody. Stay low in your lunge to fire up your front leg. I know you're feeling that. I did this yesterday. It feels really good. Stay for a full breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower to the ground. Breathe in, low cobra. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades. Exhale, release to your mat. I felt like a puppeteer. Breathe in, she rises. Tabletop or high plank. Okay, I'm not a sorcerer. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths right here before we flow and add on. Feels really good. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Do it again. Add a little bit more and stay with it. Keep growing. Breathe in, reach your right leg high. Stay for your exhale. On your inhale, focus on growing length through your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane your arms. Hinge your body forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, one double lunge, lower down. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Here's the first change. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Hands come through your heart. A left elbow to your right thigh. Breathe. Know that you can release your left knee to the mat to focus more on your twist and your sensation in your left hip flexor. I think that feels really good right here. If you are lifting your left leg, press the back of your thigh up towards the ceiling as you reach out through the back of your left heel. We all together look for more length in our spine by using our inhales to reach the crown of your head forward. If you lower down to your knee, come back up. Stay here for an exhale. Inhale, crescent lunge, come back through center. Exhale, warrior two. Just one time. Inhale, straighten your legs, tap your fingertips. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Here comes a little change. Exhale, chaturanga, or stay with your low cobra if you want. Your choice. Breathe in, upward facing dog if that's what you're doing today. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Stay for your breath out. Inhale, press further through your left leg, and exhale, low lunge, nice and slow. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane your arms, hinge forward. Lovely. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge, lower down, just the one. Breathe in, crescent. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Right elbow comes to the top or the outside of your left thigh. And then if you dropped your right knee or your left knee, then drop your right knee here. Very good. Some days can feel like Groundhog Day. Feel like I'm doing the same thing, I'm making the same breakfast, I'm cleaning up the same mess in the family room, and it can start to feel really frustrating. But I've also noticed that I've begun to streamline some of those processes. I've done them so many times that I feel almost like an expert at them now. I've learned the better way to clean up, or I've learned the better process for some of my daily chores that seem to once confound me. We can find success in repetition. Take a breath out, lift your back leg if it's lowered. Inhale, crescent lunge back to center. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your leg, tap your fingers up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga or low lunge through high plank, through your low cobra. Your choice, always. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Take a breath, breathe in. Take a breath, breathe out. Inhale, lift your right leg a little bit more right here. Stay for the breath out, lots of energy. Inhale, reach further through the heel. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, come up. Exhale, airplane your arms. Listen for the change. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, extend your left leg forward, standing staff, stay and breathe. Now, your standing staff might be parallel to the mat. It might be just 1 or 2 inches above the mat. Notice where your upper body is. Stay shoulders stacked over hips. So if you're leaning way back, lower your left leg. Drop your left hip. Here we go. Breathe in, one-legged mountain. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Oh, actually, we're going into airplane. Sorry, little transition there. So press your left heel back behind you. Hands come to your heart or back by your side. Use your core here to support your low back. Now press through your left heel like we've done every time in three-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale, crescent airplane arms. Change right here. Breathe in, warrior two. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, chaturanga or your high plank, low cobra flow, your choice. Wherever you are, your exhale will take you back downward facing dog. One breath in, one breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, reach further through your left heel. And exhale, low lunge. Nothing fast about this. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane your arms. Really nice, everybody. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Your right knee comes up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Breathe in, extend your right leg forward, standing staff. Breathe, stay, enjoy. Yeah, this is not like a super relaxing pose, but it can teach us so much about where our body is already. The support in our core, we'll find out how strong we are right here based on how tall we can remain in this pose. So don't let the height of your right leg dictate the success of this pose. It's more about your alignment, your crown of your head stacked way above your left heel. Really nice, everybody. Inhale, one-legged mountain. That sounded like nonsense. Exhale, airplane pose. Nice and slow. Kick your right heel back. Very good. As you hinge the front body forward. Energy just screaming out of your right heel right now. Lift the back of your right thigh up towards the ceiling and then draw your belly to your spine and knit your low rib cage together. Lots of support right here. You don't want a big cow back necessarily. Wonderful. Breathe in. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. We rise together. Exhale, stay. Breathe in, reverse your warrior. And exhale, chaturanga or high plank to low cobra. Really nice, everybody. Ooh, stay with it. Inhale together. Exhale together. Inhale, ease. Exhale, strength. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, chair pose, putting it all together. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, lift your left knee. Here we go. Exhale, hands at your heart. Breathe in, extend your left heel forward, standing staff. And exhale, airplane pose. Kick your left heel back behind you. Breathe in, standing staff or one-legged mountain, your choice. Exhale, airplane pose. Flow here with your breath, your movement. Slowly, slowly moving between these two poses, using the strength of your core as you shift your weight forward and backward, over and over again. Do one more round wherever you are. It's probably one more round than you want to be doing. You're doing so great. Press your left heel back. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Reach your right knee up this time. You've got this. Exhale, hands at your heart. You can do it. You already did it once. Breathe in, standing staff. Extend your right heel. Exhale, airplane. Push your right heel back. Very good. I love the pace here. Inhale, standing staff or one-legged mountain. And exhale, airplane pose. Notice how slow your breath becomes in order to do these with control, to do this with a lot of power and not just momentum. It's okay to fall out of this. We're not going to get it perfect every time. It's okay to feel really frustrated here and wish that you didn't have to do the same thing over and over again. But we'll notice when we're finished here how much stronger our left leg is from that support. And we can notice how much stronger our right leg is as it pushes forward in space and then immediately is able to push back in space. This is your last one. Breathe in, one-legged mountain. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Finish it where we started. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your fingertips up. They don't have to connect. Just spread your fingertips wide. Exhale, forward fold. Deep bend in your knee, gorilla pose. Slide your hands underneath each foot so the palm of your hand is on the sole of your foot and your toes are right up against your wrists. So you don't have to straighten your legs for this. Just know that they can be deeply bent. Look at Courtney. That looks so good with her torso resting on her thigh. That's exactly where you should be. Now take a breath in, halfway lift. It might just be an inch. The energetics are there. Exhale, gorilla pose. Really fold deeply into this. Let your head go so you're looking back behind you. Really nice. And you can straighten your legs if you want, if that's accessible to you. Feel free to start to find more length in the back of your legs. You can even shake your head no. You can nod your head yes. Very, very nice. You can bend one knee at a time. Marveling at our perseverance, our ability to push through things even when they feel like it's the exact same thing we just did. I've been here already. I've been doing this all along, and yet I'm stronger at the end of it. Take a breath in. Exhale, release your hands from underneath your feet. Breathe in, halfway lift, reset your spine, and just let some of that blood drain out of your head. And exhale, high plank. Just take your time. Stay for your breath in. And exhale, lower down onto your knees. Tricked you. Swing your legs out in front of you. Going to make our way all the way onto our back for some back bending before we get into the seated stretching. So we're going to start with a bridge pose. If you have your blocks or your props, make sure that they are handy nearby. We'll start with a traditional bridge pose. Bring your feet so that the ankles are right underneath your knees. Very good. Hands by your side, palms face down. Take a breath out. Inhale, bridge pose. Breathe, lift your hips up towards the sky and strengthen your quadriceps here so that you might soften your glutes a little bit. And if you want to create a chest expansion, reach underneath you, clasp your hands together as you walk your shoulder blades together, lifting your heart a little bit. Very, very good. Stretching your quads, stretching your hip flexors, stretching the front of your body. That's been working really hard for you, especially our core today. Breathe in. Exhale, release to the mat. We will take supported bridge from here. So I like to take this with my block on the lowest setting. If you have a more bendy back, then you might like your block on the second setting, or you might like two blocks placed underneath you. Wherever you are, find your prop, then lift your hips up away from the mat and slip your block right underneath your sacrum. It's that flat part between your butt and your back. Beautiful. And start by staying here with your arms down by your side, palms face down. I'd like your palms down for a grounding moment right here to reconnect you with the earth, reconnect you with your mat. Reconnect you with your ability to stay present, even in times when you feel frustrated, even in times when you feel like you're stuck doing the same thing over and over again. You will get through it. You will get stronger. Check to see how your back feels here. If you'd like a little bit more sensation, try extending your right leg out forward, and then just see how that feels in your low back, especially see how that feels in your right hip flexor. Yeah, and Courtney, you adjust the block there. You might want to adjust. Nothing has to stay stagnant during our restore pose, especially. And then maybe you start to extend your left leg out in front of you as well for a little bit more sensation in your low back and definitely more sensation in the front body. Just keep checking in with your breath. If you feel like it gets a little bit tighter, that's a great signal for you to ease up on whatever you just did to the body. This bridge pose works as a counter stretch to the work that we did today. That repetition of drawing the belly into the spine, using it as a support as we extend through our arms and extend through our legs. And here we offer up a really nice counter stretch to all that work. How can you find a counter stretch to some of those repetitive tasks that you find yourself doing each day? What counteracts the daily chore? What feels like something that never ends? Slowly walk your feet back in, really, really slowly, one at a time. And then gently press the soles of your feet into the mat. Lift your hips away and take the block out from underneath you. Release your low back to the mat. Don't curl up into a ball yet. Gently windshield wiper your knees from side to side, really, really slowly, slower than you think. Just soft and tender with your low back here. And then just grab right the back of your thighs. And from here, gently pull yourself up into a seated position. Really nice. Extend your right leg out long. Draw the sole of your left foot to your right inner thigh. Really nice. We're going to do Janu Sirsasana, extended forehead to knee pose. Lots of ways to get into this pose. So we start by just wiggling your hips from side to side so that you can feel your sits bones. Yes, some of us are blessed to pull the flesh out from the sits bones. So just kind of find that connection right there. I like to pull the flesh back. Okay, now square the front body over your right leg. Take a breath in as you release or reach the crown of your head up towards the sky. And then exhale, fold and round your spine over your front leg. And then just soften your right leg. Yeah, just help it kind of wiggle. You might be used to keeping it in a strong flex or a point, but just let that sensation go soft. A great opportunity here to put your blocks underneath your forearms, or I really like to take a block and on the highest setting and put it underneath my forehead so I can just really surrender into the stretch of this pose. Find length in the back of your right leg, softness and light intention still in your breath. Take a breath in. And exhale, release further into this pose. Maybe you check in with where you are with your blocks. If that's not working for you, feel free to change them up. If you feel like your breath is shortened a bit, then ease up out of this pose. Exhale. Inhale, very, very gently roll up from your extension here. Draw your right knee in. We'll move slowly into deer pose. Actually, no, we'll do your left leg in front. So bring your left leg in front. It's kind of already there so that the shin is parallel to the short edge of the front edge of your mat. Your right leg swings around so that your right thigh is now parallel-ish to your left shin. And then just kind of wiggle around from here. It's best if your right ankle will come straight back from your right knee to protect your right knee here. But maybe you just kind of wiggle it around a little bit. Maybe you need to push your left knee out towards the left side of your mat, or maybe you really need to draw it, and this is less of a parallel line, your left shin. Okay, from here, again, check in, see how you are, make little adjustments that help you. Start by reaching the crown of your head up in your inhale. And then exhale, test slowly, hinging forward over your front leg. You might start here on your hands. A great place for me is with blocks underneath my forearms so that, again, I'm not doing so much of the work. Lots of support right here. You might fold all the way over your left leg. You might even bring a block or stacked fists underneath your forehead. The best part about Restore is how passive our work here is. So time and gravity do the work here. We do the work of breathing, staying present in the body, so we know when it's time to ease up and back off. And it can sometimes feel frustrating to stay in these poses for a long amount of time. Your body, your mind really is used to moving from one thing to the next. So just enjoy the sensation that might not feel enjoyable at first of just relaxing in one place. Check in with your breath. Check in with the modification that you chose for this pose. It might not be working for you anymore, so feel free to ease up, or you might be ready to go a little bit deeper into the posture. Exhale. Very carefully, tenderly start to walk your hands back up. And then make this as slow as you possibly can. Rotate your body to the right side of your mat and then gently windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Really slowly, just releasing anything in your hips, releasing anything in your low back. Really nice. And when you are ready, we'll set up for the other side. And this time, extend your left leg out long. Draw the sole of your right foot to your left inner thigh. And then the flesh finds its way out of the way. Square your body over your left leg and then breathe in. Reach the crown of your head up and then exhale, fold and soften over your left leg. Find your props under your forearms, your elbows. You might even like one under your right knee if that's feeling a little tight for you today, or underneath your forehead. Breathe, soften, surrender. Take a breath in. Exhale, stay a little bit longer. Make any modifications that you'd like to the pose. Exhale here. Inhale, slowly roll up very carefully. Wonderful. And then take your right leg in front of you so it's parallel-ish to the top edge of your mat. We'll work into deer on the other side. So your left leg comes back behind you, left thigh parallel-ish, again, to your right leg, and left ankle straight back from your knee. Check in with this. How does this feel? She says it feels good. She would never lie to me. She's my sister. Okay. Breathe in, lengthen, reach up, and then from here, exhale, test out, hinging forward over your front leg. You might not go as far here. You might even go farther here. It really just depends on your body, especially on your hips. So this is a really nice stretch for your IT band, a really nice stretch for your outer hip, your low back, great for your knees. It might feel a little uncomfortable at first. If it feels painful, that is a very strong signal that this is not a great pose for your body. And then you might just take like a easy seated fold to get that hip stretch. Look for your props. They might help you in ways that they didn't necessarily need to on the first side. So they are there for you. I am here for you. On your next breath out, look for a way that you might make this pose feel a little bit better. That might mean staying exactly where you are. That might mean easing up or looking for a place to go a little bit deeper through gravity and time. Exhale here. Breathe in and slowly start to come up out of this pose. Nothing forced, nothing too fast. And then open up towards your left side. And again, take those windshield wipers really, really slowly. You'll feel a release in your low back. Little spinal twist here, even. Then, when you're ready, bring your legs back to center. Hold on to the back of your thighs just the way we came up, and then roll all the way back onto your mat. Find Supta Baddha Konasana from here. Soles of your feet together, knees out wide. You might bring your blocks underneath your knees or your outer thighs if that feels better. And bring your arms up into a cactus shape up above your head. Maybe you even connect your hands together like we did last week for that really nice infinity shape with our bodies. Your feet don't have to be up close to your hips. You can always lengthen your feet out. Yeah, if that feels even more comfortable for you here for a longer hold. Take a big breath in. Exhale, let it go. We are all faced with repetition right now, confronting the same thing day in, day out, or maybe even just throughout the day. I'm looking at you, children, putting your socks on. The repetition can make us stronger. It can make us feel crazy, but it can also make us stronger, make us more capable, teach us perseverance. And little by little, we'll notice those processes streamlining, maybe feeling a little bit easier to confront each day. Keep this transition really, really slow, really tender. You're welcome to stay right here for your Shavasana if you'd like. Otherwise, maybe you keep your blocks just where they are, right underneath your thighs, and just slowly start to extend your legs out long into a corpse pose if you want. Again, only if you want. You can bring your arms down by your sides, palms face up. We all breathe in together. And exhale, sigh it out. Just enjoy a nice, long Shavasana. You don't want to miss this. I'll draw you out when it's time. Slowly start to bring awareness back to your breath. Let awareness spread to your fingers and toes, your wrists and ankles, very tenderly. Reach your arms up overhead. Find a gentle stretch from fingertip to toe. Nothing forced here. And as you exhale, roll over onto your right side for supported fetal pose. Take a full round of breath right here. As you are ready, carefully press yourself up to a nice, easy seated pose, hands at heart center, eyes closed, chin bowed. Thank you so much for your practice today. I appreciate you allowing yourself to be uncomfortable, maybe allowing yourself to think about things that might make you feel frustrated, processes that might make you feel weighed down, and for perhaps seeing those processes as opportunities for us to grow, knowing that those challenges may present ways for us to get stronger if we let them. Thank you for doing this work. And thank you for carrying this work off of your mat into your world. The student and teacher in me is grateful for the student and teacher in you. And together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you again so much. Great job today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that felt really nice. Felt really nice for me to be here with you doing that. So have a wonderful day. Drink plenty of water. Be well. And I will see you next time on your mat. Bye.